going on, you guys? Yeah. Everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his Vito. He's kind of retardito. Is Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom Podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast. I'm Ray DeVito here with the very funny gentleman, Jacob Williams. How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. Best day of my life. How are you doing?
Best day of your life. Damn.
Only because of this podcast. But
Only because of this podcast. Jeez. Right.
Yeah.
This is better. You were trying to do it from your phone. You sound better and everything with the computer.
Yeah, my phone was having issues. I was trying to use headphones and it said it was connected, but they weren't connected. And then the phone wouldn't turn to the side angle. So I've never used this before, but I'm figuring it out.
You got it, man. Fix your. Please. I did a stream the other day, and I was in 360 mode, and I didn't know it. So I'm gonna open on another page just to see what it looks like on YouTube. Do you think I would have had this already prepared to be ready for it? But I'm not the brightest.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, same. Just trying to figure this stuff out.
No, you're the brightest.
No.
We look good. All right. It's fine. Jacob, man. Jacob, for you guys, has been on Colbert. Has been on Wild and Out. Is that show still going, huh?
Well, yeah, I think it's on a long hiatus at the moment, but I hope it comes back. I think they're working on getting everything ready for the next season, so fingers crossed. But yeah, mostly just just kind of focused on other stand-up and stuff. I just recorded a special, and
where'd you record your special at?
Oh, I did it at New York Comedy Club where I did my first one, which I really like. Taping things there. It's a fun room for comedy.
Who set up the video?
I believe it was Eddie Marino, and a few other people. But yeah, so kind of looking through that now, working on some editing, hoping to get that out at some point. But yeah, it was a really fun crowd, and I don't know. We'll see how it turns out, I guess. So,
and then, I was just saying the Wild and Out. You know why I know how old that is? Do you remember Eminem's diss track to Mariah Carey?
Right, yeah.
That came out like 2003 or something. And Wild and Out was a show then because he mentions Wild and Out because he's shitting on Nick Cannon.
Well, as of I think it was yesterday or the day before was Wild and Out's official 20th year anniversary. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so it's been a long time. So I don't know, like 2005 or whatever. But yeah, warning shot. What's your favorite rap music, man? Those of you that don't know, Jacob, very high energy comic. That's what he's known for. None of this deadpan shit. It's not. You're thinking of a different Jacob Williams. High energy.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it is funny you say that because there is another Jacob. I've met multiple Jacob Williamses in New York, and one of them does comedy in terms of a lot of sketch comedy and sketch writing. So sometimes someone will be like, "I saw your sketch at UCB, great job," and it's not me. So I have to say like that was a different person with the same name. Or if it's an agent, I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was totally me."
That was totally me, dude.
But and then I also met another Jacob Williams who's like kind of a theater person, which I like going to see Broadway shows. I got a random email once that was like, "Oh, you have tickets to this Broadway show," and which I didn't order, but I was like, I guess I'll go. So I showed up and like showed my ID. They gave me the tickets, and then someone else was in the same seat. I think it was just someone with the same name. They somehow like sent the email to the wrong Jacob Williams, but they
So
let
you
us.
just got tickets to a random play? Just
Yeah,
they just hit them. They hit up every Jacob Williams.
Yeah, it was some glitch, and so I just sat like a few seats down in an empty seat, and yeah, it was great. But
It's a Broadway play.
yeah, it was called Fat Ham. It was a modern version of Hamlet. Yeah, it was the perks of having a generic name sometimes, I guess. But yeah,
That's never happened to me.
no, because yeah, you need more Ray DeVitos, you know.
I mean, there was my dad, but he died.
Yeah, he's probably
That's-
not going to a lot of Broadway.
That's
shows,
it. Did you? Was your dad also named Jacob?
No. Actually, it's funny. My parents chose Jacob because they thought it would be like a unique name, and then it was.
It's biblical.
Yeah, starting that year, it was like the most popular boy's name for several years. So I guess that didn't really work out for them. But yeah, I've been trying to roll with it. I've never gone by Jake. Like I feel like that's a lot of pressure. You have to be.
No, you're Jacob, dude. Don't change it now. They're gonna give those Broadway tickets to other people now. You're not gonna get them, man. You're not Jake. You're fucking Jacob, dude.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Jacob Williams is really a stage name. My legal name is Dr. Giggles, but
Dr. Giggles.
Yeah, I just wanted something cooler.
There you go. All right. Fuck yeah. That's that deadpan delivery. I hit up Fred Stoller because I was seeing if he wanted to join. I never heard back.
yeah, that guy sounds awesome. I appreciate you telling me about him.
Yeah, no, I told him I was talking to him about you, and he goes, "Oh, that's cool." And then he was looking forward to doing a podcast, but then again, I messaged him last night. I said, "Hey, we're doing this at 12:30." I didn't hear back. But then again, it's early in the morning, his time. But no, I was gonna say that because my name's Ray. It's the only thing that happened. My name's Ray. Yeah. My dad's name's Ray. So, I mean, you're younger than me. Were you around back when you had house phones?
Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't have a cell phone until maybe late in high school or something. But
you had a house phone. Remember what a house phone is?
Yeah, it was connected to the cord in my case, and I would just talk to friends through there. It was like there weren't cell phones when I was in high school. I think one time I met a girl when I was in high school on the bus, like the public bus that went to a different school. And I tried to call her once, but like her dad picked up
Answer the phone. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to. I was saying that's what happened. He hung up on you?
Yeah. So it was like you had this middleman situation. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, what were you? Because
my name's Ray. When girls would start calling the house and they'd ask for Ray, my mom would like give the phone to my dad. They just like they couldn't imagine that a 13-year-old girl would be calling their 13-year-old son. It's like this call is clearly for my husband. Not that would be weird or anything. That 13-year-old girls are calling this 45-year-old man in the middle of the afternoon or something. But they're like, yeah, he couldn't possibly think. That's all I was trying to get to, Jay. I was trying to get a zinger in there, Jacob. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to tell a joke. Like, is Ray there? Like, no, he's at work. And then my dad would call the girl back, call the girl I go to school with. Hello, is Cindy there? like she's in sleep. She's got school tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I hope I didn't.
So I had, you're stepping on my stuff, Jacob. Come on, man. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you asked me a question. So
I know. Yes.
I didn't know. It sounds like we had a similar experience. So that's cool.
Yeah. So you called the girl on the bus. You only got one phone number your whole childhood?
I mean, maybe past that. I don't know if I've gotten one since then, but
that was the last time you got a phone number.
Yeah, and I didn't even get to talk to her. It was her dad. So no,
her dad wouldn't take the call and be like, "Oh, call her back later."
Yeah, I think he was one of the. He might have. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming he was one of these dads who's like overprotective and is like, "Oh, I don't want any guys."
You're the least intimidating person.
Right, but they don't know over the phone. They think I'm a football quarterback, drug dealer,
A quarterback drug dealer?
Like an ex-convict. I don't know. I'm combining a bunch
How
of things.
old were you when this happened?
I don't know. It was high school, something. Middle of high school somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Well,
how you doing now with it? I'm going to read a couple of these chats. Tio Hank, who's a good yesterday's show was your Citizen Kane. Bravo. Oh, I did a stream and I accidentally had it in 360. Yeah. You know what? I never saw Citizen Kane all the way through. I have it on my computer and I haven't seen it.
I watched it. It was not for it was. I wasn't super blown away, but I guess it's supposed to be the best movie of all time. I don't know.
What was wrong with it?
I don't know. I mean, I saw it when I was younger, also probably in high school, but like I don't know what was wrong with it. Maybe I might have been like too young to get it or appreciate it. And also I think maybe like,
do you remember what it was about?
Yeah, I mean, it's
what was it about?
About a guy. I'm probably gonna mess this up because it was a long time ago, but yeah, it's like I want to say it was like a rich media mogul guy who's like passes away, and he says rosebud. So then it's like a mystery of like trying to figure out what the word rosebud means, and yeah, it wasn't.
I don't remember that, so I got to rewatch it. But I have it on my
you've
computer.
seen it. Well, do you remember the twist at the end?
I remember watching the beginning of it. I was on a plane, and then I didn't finish it. I remember not being crazy into it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it was groundbreaking or something. But I think, over time, like storytelling evolves. I've like seen so many new tricks.
Well, Birth of a Nation was the biggest movie at one time.
Oh yeah,
that's what started the whole Nazi movement.
Yikes! Yeah,
that
was bad news. Yeah.
Tio Hank, who's a good at gifting a membership. Thank you, man. Keep your membership tabs open. Tampalytic. Ray, you got girls who are trying to call your dad. Oh, that's the opposite of what I was saying. Girls will call my call my house. My parents would assume that they were for my dad. Like 12-year-old girls, I call them like my classmates calling my dad. And no one thought twice about it. They're like, this couldn't be for Ray. No girl would actually give him a phone number. This isn't our son. This isn't our Ray. We're getting cock blocked on the telephone, both of us, Jacob. Well, me by my family and you by the
other people's family. The girls.
Yeah.
So that happened. That was the lady I met on the bus. Speaking of transport, I had a situation this week that, can I get your opinion on this?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so I was on the the train with a friend coming back from. Actually, I taped a set for. I might be revealing too much here, but about who I don't want to say who the person was, but I was taping a set for OnlyFans TV this week, a comedy set, which was a lot of fun. That'll be out. I have an OnlyFans page now just for comedy stuff.
Yeah, Jacob's on OnlyFans. Are you shirtless?
Just for comedy. Well, maybe shirtless. That's about as far as I would go on there. Which I'm also on Instagram, but anyway, that's not really important to the story. But basically, at one point this week, I was on the train with a friend, and I had like 2 granola bars with me, and he's like, "Hey, can I have one of the granola bars?" And they were like 2 different kinds. So I was like, "Well, I want to like try them both, but you can like have like half of each or something." He's like, "Come on, just give me a granola bar." And then I brought up like literally the same friend. I was on the train with him a different time. I saw him buy like a pack of like maybe like 100 cookies at CVS, like an off-brand cookie thing for like $2. And I asked him if I could have one of the cookies, and he said no. He's like, "No, I want to eat these while I'm drinking tea later or something." So I was like, "Okay, fine." But then he kept demanding this bar. So I was like, just so you know, like when I asked you for food, like you literally didn't give me one tiny cookie out of a huge pack, but you're like demanding a full bar. Like I'm offering you part of the bar. I just saying like, this is mine and I want some of it.
Jacob, you should never talk to this person again. This person
he's a good friend in other ways, but yeah, but
no.
But then the worst part was like he just didn't take it well when I brought that up, and he kept spinning it on. He was like upset at me for bringing it up. He's like, "Oh, you're like calculating everything." He's like, "Wow, okay." And then
Keeping score. You were very nice. You were friendly. You didn't want to give him your granola bar, but you gave him a granola bar.
Well, I kept offering, and he's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." And then he was like so upset that I brought up this cookie thing because I actually didn't remember it. And I'm like, "Well, it did happen, and it's not a big deal, but it's just ironic that you're demanding a full granola bar and you didn't even give me one." And he's like, he just kept saying, like, "Oh, so you're like calculating everything. That's messed up."
This sounds like you told me 2 stories. Both stories sound like they happened on a school bus when you were a kid.
Well, this one
wouldn't share a granola bar. Another one wouldn't share cookies. This girl, her father wouldn't let me talk to her when I called her house. These all sound like they happened in 7th grade, Jacob.
I know, yeah.
But emotionally, I am 12 years old, so this checks out.
Right, yeah, these were recent, but yeah, he was quite upset. He's like, "I would never calculate that." I'm like, "Okay, so you think you're like morally superior?" And he's like, "I didn't say that." I'm like, "I'm just trying to clarify what you meant." He's like, "I don't want to clarify." I'm like, "Okay."
All over fucking cookies, dude.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And they weren't even good cookies. No, it is a big deal. No, it is a big deal, man. Like, it's insane to not give you cookies when he had a whole box of them. Come on, man.
Mean, I thought it was weird.
Jesus.
But I was like, "That's fine. It's your cookie." But then
that's why it was tell him about it.
That was why it was ironic.
Let's call him on the phone. Let's call him on the phone and be like, "Dude."
Well, that's what's
insane, man.
What's frustrating is like
this guy sounds like a monster. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I mean, well, great guy in other ways and stuff. But what was so frustrating is like he didn't see my perspective on this at all. He was just upset that I brought up this other thing.
No, you got to let this out. I'm your new therapist. What else you want to vent about? I'm with you. This is messed up. You need to confront him.
Okay, I've got another one. I don't even know. I probably shouldn't even be talking about this one, but yeah. So another thing, I was on a trip with my family, and I was in my hometown for a couple of weeks.
Right.
And, I was gonna go to the state park with my. Sorry, I think I'm losing connection a little, but hopefully it still works.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was getting in the car with my parents. My dad was going to drive to the state park for a few days with some family friends. I was in the front seat. My dad's driving. We're like in this parking lot. And then my mom, so she was getting in the back seat for the trip. My dad starts driving. I guess he thought everyone was already in the car for some reason, but he didn't look back and look like and see like, oh, my mom's not in the car.
Oh, shit.
Out of the car. And the door is open because she's still getting in the car. So he starts pulling forward. Then we like hear my mom start like
screaming.
Yeah, freaking out. And so then he stops and she's like, pull up the car. So he pulls up the car. Apparently he like rolled the tire over her foot. And so then when she started yelling, he stopped the car while it was on top of the tire.
While it was on her foot.
Like, there, and then he rolled forward. So then we're like, she like gets in the front again and she's like checking. She's like in pain, obviously.
A car ran over her foot? Dude, that's got to be at least a few broken bones.
Well, we got it looked at later. Fortunately, she's okay. It was contused, but not broken somehow. Some kind of a miracle. But my dad was, it was just kind of frustrating because he seemed like kind of like not emotionally phased by the situation. I was like,
like it's happened before?
I don't know, but it was like, because then we're like, all right, we got to go to the ER. He's like, well, you got to get in the car first to me. And so I'm like, well, I mean, this just happened. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure mom's okay. And like, by the way, don't run me over while I'm getting in the car. That's the only reason we stopped right now. So then, and then we're in the car, like he hasn't even apologized. So I'm like, Dad, isn't there like, don't you want to say sorry or something to my mom? And he just says like, sorry, like really, and that like no elaboration, no like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. And so he's just like being very defensive and I
running over her foot
talking about this, but and he's like,
oh, they've been married how many years? And her foot's not broken. They'll get over it. The real issue is a guy that won't give you a fucking cookie. That's the guy I'm mad at.
Well, the cookie thing, that was annoying, but on its own, but it only bothered me because then he's like demanding like a certain amount of food from me, which I was offering him food. I have no problem with sharing food, whether or not he shared food with me. But it's just the fact that he didn't share food with me that time, and then he's like demanding like a larger portion of like a full thing that I haven't even tried yet.
Yeah, he wanted 50% of what you had when you were just asking for literally 5%
by the way,
of what he had.
I would give him 50%. Yeah, I was asking for like 5% of what, and it's not even the percentage. Like I would have given, I would have actually given him. Well, it's not only that.
Numbers.
I mean, I would
You're trying to crunch cookies. I'm crunching numbers.
No, I'm saying I would give him 50% of each granola bar. So I don't even have an issue with that. It's just he's demanding all 100% of one granola bar, and I'm like, it's not your food, and you just shared zero food with me. Like, if I'm calculating that, sure, that's what he was upset with. But like, if he doesn't see the issue there, yeah, it's frustrating, I guess, because he went away from it thinking I was the asshole. I think, but I'm like, I don't know.
No, he's clearly wrong, dude. He's clearly wrong, man.
I mean, I think so,
this will not
too,
stand.
But, I don't know. Anyway, and if he sees this, he'll probably get upset again. But same with my dad. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
No, that's fine. So what's going on with OnlyFans? Was Janelle there? Janelle Draper? Was she in charge of that?
I don't know if she was there. Maybe, I don't know what her role is there. But yeah, it was fun. We did a taping. It'll be on OnlyFans TV. It's called LMAOF. And it's these.
Did you just do your regular jokes, or was it?
Yeah, it was regular jokes, and we shot some SNL style like intro videos and stuff like that. But yeah, so now I have an OnlyFans page, but it again, I can't.
Can we go to your OnlyFans page? Can we check it out? Is it up?
Yeah, sure. I don't know how to do that.
What is it?
Onlyfans.com/MR Jacob Williams. And it's free. It's free to subscribe.
I'm not going to subscribe, but
well, it's free, and I think that's the only way you can see it. But
Mr. Jacob Williams.
Yeah. I don't know what you can see if you don't subscribe. Maybe it has the captions without the photos or videos. But oh, I have another story actually after this. But yeah.
Here's your OnlyFans. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. It's free.
There's Jacob.
I'll be posting a bunch of comedy stuff on there.
It's all locked. Nerf gun battle.
You have to subscribe. Yeah.
Nerf gun battle might be a couple awkward selfie outtakes. So you got in a Nerf gun battle? Are your clothes on during all this?
My clothes are on during all this. I think there's one selfie I took at a pool, which I also posted a similar thing on Instagram. But other than that, I did do a naked comedy show, so at some point I might put that on here, but like from the waist up or something.
You know, I felt bad because a friend of ours did naked. She was doing a naked comedy show. And I was telling her that she didn't have to do that. I go, you don't have to do that. Because I don't know. It's more like, but I get it. It's not my place. Like, obviously, like maybe it's something like, well, people get defensive and say, all right, go ahead and do it. I don't see myself doing a naked comedy.
Right.
What made you want to do a naked comedy show?
Right. Yeah, I've had that similar conversation, and someone was like, I don't think I'd want to do the naked comedy show. I was like, yeah, I didn't want to do it either. I just didn't have a lot of other gigs at the moment. But yeah, I did it because it paid money and I like doing comedy. It was pretty scary doing it ahead of time, but actually the show itself was it's really fun. It's a very supportive audience. They make sure no one's like.
They better be fucking supportive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting there naked. It's like, yeah, you better.
And they make sure no one's like filming or videoing. So it's actually a fun show. I've done it 3 times now, actually.
But you just said someone filmed it.
Oh, I filmed myself. So you can film your own set if you want, which is what I did. But I haven't released the video. Maybe it'll be on OnlyFans someday. But another thing. Oh, I had another thing happen too. I do have a video about the story of this somewhere, a longer version on my OnlyFans. So maybe I'm ruining that video by telling the same story here. But I kind of got like a scar on my forehead also on that same trip like last week. where so
Where
I was
your
playing
dad ran over your mom?
Yeah, same trip, unrelated. Well, it was funny because the day after we went to the ER for my mom, we were in the same
You're
park.
both in the ER. You're both sitting in the ER, one with the
Well,
foot.
it's funny you said that because actually the next day my dad separately had to go to the ER, so he had to drive back like an hour and a half.
What was he in the ER for?
So he had like an infection that has been like an ongoing medical thing. So then they had to actually miss some of the trip because of that, and I stayed with some other family and friends. I didn't even go to the ER for this, but there was like at the time it looked pretty bad. There was like my forehead kind of split and there was like blood running down my face. But basically what happened was I'm totally fine and it was fine. But I was playing basketball behind a bar. We played like chorus and then I was playing one-on-one basketball with someone and we were playing for like 10 or 15 minutes when this happened. And it was a very close game. It was 0-0. So
there you go.
Undefeated still. But he started running towards the basket and he headbutted me.
Oh,
and then
Jesus Christ.
my head just like split and it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was like bleeding. And so I just like, I think I put paper.
So he was looking down at the ball while he was dribbling. You're not supposed to. You got to keep your head up.
Yeah, that might have been what it was. I was probably also looking I don't know whose fault it was. It was probably both our fault, but yeah, because I always heard like you're supposed to look at like what direction their feet are facing to see like which way they're gonna run, so see like which way you can block it or something. But anyway, so
yeah, that's but I'm glad you're all right. So what happened? So you go to the ER. Your dad's in the ER. Your mom's
well, I didn't. Yeah,
just got out of the ER.
I didn't go to the ER at all. I actually just kept staying out at bars till 5 a.m. with them, and then we also went to their house after that till like 6:30 a.m. And then my dad was actually like, "I need the car for a meeting at like in 15 minutes." So then I drove home and went to sleep. I didn't go to the ER at all, but when it started bleeding, I would just like put paper towel on it and pressure occasionally. And it seems like it kind of healed. It's a lot less noticeable now, but I do have a Harry Potter style scar now, which is not.
It adds character. Teal Hank. Ray's dad had a killer bit. He called it the number 2. Tell him. Oh, he's trying to. When we just had one bathroom in the house. Me, my 2 sisters, and my mom and dad. And when I'd go take a shower in the morning before going to school, my dad would decide to sit on the toilet and smoke a cigarette. Like I could always tell because he'd always share the bathroom with me because you had to. That's what happened when you only got one bathroom and you got 5 people. Got to share the bathroom. Did you ever have to do that as a kid?
Yeah, we only had one bathroom. It was like, well, there was a separate room that was just the toilet, and then there was a room for like the sink and shower. So that was cool. I don't know what that setup is called, but yeah, only one toilet. Sometimes that was an issue. Even visiting recently, where some people would have to use the bathroom at the same time. It was a whole thing. Or use the shower or whatever. And
it even got so I shared a room with my sister. So when I got older, there's like this little back room that was like, it's kind of like a furnished porch, but then my parents turned it into like an extra room. And then that became my bedroom. And then they put a little bathroom in there. Like, so I had a bathroom in my bedroom later, but that didn't come till years later. But I got my own toilet. Just it was a toilet and a sink. There was no, but yeah, I ended up getting a bathroom out of the deal. So wasn't a bad deal. So I got my own bedroom and I had my own bathroom there. And then every once in a while, someone would want to like the bathroom be used and someone would want to use my bathroom. And
yeah.
And I'd be like, all right, well, they interrupt I'm sitting in my bedroom while.
Oh yeah, see, that's the downside. Because I had that situation where, I was doing comedy in Canada on a tour, and one night I stayed in a room where I had my own bathroom, which is nice, but then you have the thing where people want to use your bathroom. So like I went to bed super late. I was like kind of insomniac or something. So I think I went to bed at like 7 a.m. and then someone like woke me up at like 8 a.m. to like actually borrow my headphones, which they ended up not using. So that was annoying. And then I couldn't fall back to sleep. Another time, then someone's like coming in to use my bathroom. So yeah, it's like kind of a blessing and a curse, I guess, when you're staying with other people and you have your own bathroom.
Yeah, no, I had my own bathroom. I'd rather have my own bathroom than not have my own bathroom. But yeah, that was nice. But it's also the age. I'm like 14, 15, you know, you're doing what 14-year-old boys do in the room. Next thing someone's knocking on your door like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. You're like, it's like, give me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But Teal Hank's a good egg. Lazy's. Would you make a girl sign a prenuptial agreement? Would you, if you were getting married, would you have them sign a prenup?
Maybe, I guess. I mean, I think that applies more to people that have a lot more money than I do. But yeah, no, maybe.
You have granola bars. You don't have any cookies. We know that.
I would sign a prenup with that.
You got headphones.
Hello, if I have, but I'm a straight guy, and yeah, I don't know.
Teal Hank, did you say this guy is high energy? It's called sarcasm.
Yeah.
No, he's that deadpan. Yeah, it's sarcasm. Teal Hank.
I'm not always this high. I'm not always this high energy. I had 8 Red Bulls. That's the only reason I'm this high energy. But yeah, you know, some people might have insomnia. I'm trying to help them fall asleep with my voice.
Yeah, see what he's doing.
You're welcome. Wait, by the way,
what?
Yeah. Oh wait, so people can tip you on here? Is that how this works? Or?
Yeah, people like will put up super chats. There's a very dull guy. He's talking about me. Has Ray promised you a spot on his monthly show at the stand for doing that? Has he offered you any pay? See, actually, this guy. Yeah,
that's a really good question. Actually, am I getting paid for this? And can I do a spot on that show? Because I would love to do it.
Yeah, I'll get you. Yes, I'll definitely get you on a show. But yes, thank you, Morty Smith. Jacob, when will you end the war in Vietnam? Such a senseless war. What's going on in Vietnam? What did you do in Vietnam?
Yeah, I forgot. Before I was even born, I started the Vietnam War and kept it going. I thought it was a great idea. That's my bad. Sorry about that.
Yeah. By the way, this guy hates my guts. This guy.
Oh, this guy? Well, he seems to have my back, so I love this guy.
Yeah.
I love that he has a screenshot of you as his...
Yes. Dirty Deeds. Granola talk with Ray DeVito. Hashtag. We get to the bottom of the issues. Dirty Deeds.
SKOL.
Skull. It's another way, instead of saying cheers, some people say, I guess like Vikings say it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know if people could tip you. Can they tip me or no? Is that not how this works?
And it's a thing that goes into the super. I mean, I'll put up your Venmo, people.
Okay, yeah, my Venmo is the same as my IG at the bottom of the screen. MR Jacob Williams. No pressure, but if you appreciate any of these stories, please let me know. Or subscribe for free on my OnlyFans if you.
There you go. Subscribe to his OnlyFans. Here, we'll fix. All right, we'll put it in right now.
Wow, I'm like starting to cry. I think I'm getting emotional doing this interview.
Oh,
no, I think I
emotional.
put on sunscreen, which I think is getting in my eye.
What is your Venmo again?
Oh, it's MR Jacob Williams, same as my Instagram.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
I don't know if I can see it, but yeah, thank you.
New Jersey Ranger. Ray, when is the next episode of Rock Bottom in 3D? That was an accident, New Jersey Ranger. I still don't know how I did that. I don't know how, but it was very weird. It's on my Patreon, and on my Patreon, it is not in 3D. It's normal. I don't know. I had it on a 360 camera. I don't know how I did that, what the hell happened, but it went down like this. Kick Granola Dynamite already. We want hope. They want chicks.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm like crying now.
No.
No, it's actually I put sunscreen on, and I think it's like getting in my eye. So
you put sunscreen on already? This is like the nicest day in New York City in a while. It's like 70 degrees. It's breezy outside. It's
I
beautiful.
know, but it's supposed to be good for your skin if you wear sunscreen every day when the sun is out, even if it's not out as much as it could be.
It's like wearing lotion.
Granolian Dynamite is pretty funny though.
Granolian Dynamite, yeah. Napoleon Dynamite, Granolian Dynamite.
Morty Smith. Is that from Rick and Morty? No, that's just his.
It's just Morty Smith. He's Jacob. Your dad sounds hilarious.
I'm like crying. Yep, that's where I got.
You ran over your mom.
He does a lot of slapstick, like running over my mom.
Ran over with the car. Your mom's tough. She took a car going over her.
I feel bad if anyone sees this, but yeah, these are. I mean, I guess I'm just telling honest and true stories. Sorry.
They're just things that happen. One hot sandwich. Jacob, record yourself and sell it as an insomnia cure. Yes.
Well, I actually have done that, and if you want an insomnia cure, you can watch my 1-hour comedy special, Unemotional Roller Coaster. It's free on YouTube, so check that out if you have trouble falling asleep. And yeah.
They don't believe how high energy. Like I've seen Jacob. I can't even picture you running. That is how, like, low energy.
I used to run track, which I have the last joke I post on Instagram is about that. But yeah, I used to run track and cross country, and you know, I'm on Wild and Out, which is a very high energy show, and I do.
But your character was always like the deadpan dude.
Yeah, it's funny. People will say my character. It's really just me. I'm not. It's improv show, so I'm not like really doing a character. A lot of times, people are surprised that I talk like this off stage. They think like
they think you're in a character, and they're like, nope, this is it, dude.
I guess some people do that. They just do like an awkward person on stage as a character, but I just do an awkward person in real life, and then and
it just carries up. It just carries. Wouldn't that be creative? This was you in real life, and then on stage, you're like this. You're running around like you're Angel Salazar.
Oh, I met him at a party. Yeah, but yeah, I will.
Rest in peace, Angel Salazar.
Yeah, I met him like shortly before he died at like a nightclub party. He was quite a character. He was like, I don't know how old, like in his 90s. He was still like hitting on, like, you know.
Yeah, he was like a little. Yeah, well, I mean, he's got no choice but to hit on younger women at that point.
Well, yeah, I guess technically everyone was younger than him at that. Yeah, 99.9.
Hey, I don't know. He wasn't 90 when he died.
But he seemed nice. I don't know much about him. I don't know his exact age. Yeah, I met him whatever that age was, probably shortly. But
he died. It was
I forgot what I was going to say here, but
68. He died when he was 68.
I mean, this was recent. He seemed older than that, but maybe you're right. I don't know. We can look it up, I guess. But
I like how you went to parties, just you and Angel Salazar, the guy from Scarface.
It was, a film
just the two of you.
Party, and so there was like some other random famous people, I guess. But I also I went to some of the Saturday Night Live after parties, and one of them I went to, there were people talking about like hosting the Emmys and the Golden Globes, and one of them was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to host an award show again. I was like, yeah, me neither. It's totally my decision as well. The Oscars keep calling me, but I was at one SNL party. I was like at the bar, and like Adam Sandler came up to me. He's like, hey man, are you drinking tonight? And I was like, oh, I'm having like a non-alcoholic beer, and I just kind of froze out. I was like a little too starstruck, I think, because it caught me off guard.
So Adam Sandler struck up the conversation with you.
Yeah, he did. Which was super nice, and I think I just made it awkward for no reason. He was the most friendly person or whatever, and I was like, I got nothing here. But
it's a good guy to be friends with. He'll put you in the movies.
I know. I think, yeah, that would have been nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen based on my.
Based on your interactions, just like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's like. You know who I should cast is that guy who couldn't have a normal conversation when I said hi to him.
No, man, you got to get your start somewhere. Tampa Ray, send Carmick the link and ask if Felicia's 200 pounds or not. We can finally resolve this. Those are two people that in the podcast world. I guess they're dating now, and they wanted to announce it. So congratulations to the two of them. We wish them nothing but the best. And if they get married, I hope he doesn't run over her foot with his car. Hope he does not get hit with a car. Morty Smith,
Okay.
hey, Joe Listless,
Joe
beat
Listless.
it. No one's subscribing to this. Fuck you, Ray. So, oh, look, now he doesn't like you either.
No, he's been insulting me the whole time. He said Granolian.
Granolian Dynamite. Yeah.
Joe Listless is. I mean, that's great.
That's your other name.
Yeah, these are good things here.
Templatic, Ray, can you clarify? You had a toilet bowl in the porch bedroom, right? Yes, the porch.
Oh.
No, I had a porch bedroom, but then even that was like a closet. It was a closet that they turned into a bathroom that was in my makeshift bedroom. So yes, I did get a toilet. Not immediately. Immediately. When it first became my bedroom, I did not have a toilet. But yes, eventually, like a year or two later, they put a toilet in there. And that was nice. That was very nice to have a toilet. On a podcast I was doing before, the guest I had on was saying that her ex-boyfriend is also into graffiti. And he's leaving. You follow any graffiti artists? I guess there's a big thing in New York with graffiti artists. Are you still with me, Jacob? Can you hear me? I'm losing. We there, Jacob? Caleb, what about Chad and the death pool? Caleb, is Caleb, you still with me, Jacob? All right. I'm going to take you off and come back in. What's up, buddy? There you are.
I had some internet issues. I think I got disconnected.
Caleb, what about Chad and the death pool? Some guy. Anyways, graffiti. You're familiar with it?
Graffiti, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it cut out for me.
No,
for a
no
second. I
worries.
missed some of that.
But if you do graffiti, is it now? Here's the deal: graffiti is against the law, right?
I think so, yeah.
It's against the law. But then at the same time, other people do it and it's praise. So it's like weird. So I guess if you can get arrested, they can't all be illegal. What do you have? Do you have to get like a permit or something to do it or something? Because like you see graffiti all the time. Some of it's amazing. Like we got a Run DMC like when he died and
graffiti for art and stuff, yeah.
So I don't know how that works. Like it's like the one art. I guess the way graffiti works, if you're good at it, it's art. If you suck at it, it's a crime.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was more like if you have. I think
permit. I think that's the rule. If you're good at it, anyone could graffiti. If it's good. Now, if the graffiti is not good, you go to jail.
We'll just let you like graffiti.
If it's good, they have to. If it's respectful and good.
I mean, that's up to them. I mean, it's their property if they want to paint over it or
not if it's good. Kobe Bryant just died in LA. When he died, people were putting up street murals of Kobe Bryant. No one's gonna be like, "Hey, you can't do that." It's like, but it's my house. Like, it's good art. So you got to let it happen.
I think most murals they probably get like a permit or something first.
No, they don't, Jacob. You just do it. You got to believe in it. That's how real the world of graffiti is. If you're good at it, you could do it. And everybody loves it, and it's art. But if you suck at it, you go to jail. It's very cutthroat.
I don't know what I'm not.
That's the rules of graffiti. I'm just telling you, just so you know, from here on out.
So you're saying, like, when you see a mural, they didn't like clear that with the owner.
No, nobody gets permission. You just
would love to see some fact checking on this at some point.
No, that's how it goes, man. And if it's good,
you seem very confident about this.
Everybody loves you and you're a hero. But if it stinks, you go to jail. That's the rules. It's very high stakes.
Do we have people weigh in on this in the comment? I also can't see the comments unless you highlight them. Is there any way I can see all this?
No, don't look at the comments. I'm telling you, don't.
Well, I'd like to see them.
No, don't. We're doing a show with me and you. If they're highlighted, I see them. If they're not highlighted, I don't see them. Like, no. You can't do that because then that becomes the show.
All right. I'm a man
Yeah.
of the people. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, because then that becomes the show. But that's the way graffiti works, Jacob. It's a good thing comedy isn't like that, right?
Yeah.
If you do a set and it's good, everyone's like, you're a hero.
Yeah,
If it's you get arrested, you go to jail. That means I would have went to jail at least 3 times last week.
I mean, I think by your logic, if this was a comedy analogy, you're saying this would be like if comedians weren't booked on a show and they were running onto the stage.
No,
not booked. And then if they have a good set, then it's fine. But if they don't, that's what you're saying, because you're saying they don't have permission to paint there. But I think they do have permission to paint there if it's like a mural. Because why would they risk?
That's the game, man. That's the art of it. It's the risk reward. If there's no danger in it, then there's no reason to do it.
Again, the people, I'm sure, I can't, only Ray can see the comment. I'm assuming everyone's backing me up on the comments on this, but yeah, I mean, there's no way.
No, it's ride or die, man. That's what you got to do. Morty Smith, Jacob, feel free to nevertheless come back. See, I'm in charge of the show, Ron. Come on, Morty Smith, 92.
Morty, I loved his Joe Listless line and the Granolian Dynamite. Those were
the Granolian Dynamite. We'll name the episode Granolian Dynamite for
that's good
for you. But I think that's the rules of graffiti. If it's good, you're a hero.
I'm writing down Joe Listless and Granolian Dynamite because I just want to remember. I'm not stealing the bit. I just want to tell people about it. It's really funny.
He's a funny guy. He's mean though.
I know, that's the funniest.
He's very mean. Jacob, feel free to nevertheless come back. You're putting him to sleep, Jacob. But that's all right. You're not putting me to sleep. You're what is your stance on the graffiti?
My stance on graffiti? I mean,
there's no such thing as getting permission. You gotta live for the danger. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're allowed to do it, then who gives a shit? It's not.
By definition is yeah, I think what you're talking about is like Banksy. Like he did that.
Yes,
but it became art later. But then there's also like actually that's different than like a mural, which a lot of murals are like sanctioned by the city. They're like they get an artist to do something. And then graffiti itself, I mean, it's technically illegal, but I guess you can get away with it.
No, man, it's all risk reward. There's Banksy for those. There's some of his art.
I can't see with this, but I assume you're about to share it.
Oh, it didn't show up? Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I think he just did something where he like auctioned off a painting and then he like shredded it after they bought it, like by remote or something.
Wait, so he sold art, somebody liked it, so then he destroyed it?
Someone bought an art piece by him, and then as soon as they bought it, by remote, he like clicked a thing and it like shredded itself.
What?
Yeah. I saw that.
Wow, this guy's a real gangster. Were the people mad? The people were like, what the fuck?
I think it raised the value of it, actually, that it was shredded by him or something.
So that backfired. He wanted to ruin it and be like, you don't get it.
Right.
That's also weird because who's going to want to buy your art if they know you're going to, it's like Inspector Gadget, this message will self-destruct and at the point of.
And then I saw this other video online randomly where this lady, I guess she was like a fan of this artist previously and had like a $5,000 piece of his art. And then he like went to her restaurant and was like rude to an employee and made her cry. So then she like showed up at his art show and just like smashed his like sculpture in front of him because he was like rude to her. Anyway.
What? Who's this?
This was a random video I saw on Instagram. I couldn't tell you the name.
That was probably fake. So what? So she bought a sculpture from this guy.
Yeah, so previously she had bought this like $5,000 sculpture. Then at some point he was like her favorite artist. He came into her restaurant. Apparently he was like very rude.
Did he purposely come in there knowing she was there?
I don't think so. So then she showed up at his art show and was like, you made my employee cry. You were rude. So I'm smashing your.
How can you make a living as a waitress in a restaurant and afford a $5,000 sculpture?
No, so what the lady who smashed the thing, she was the owner of the restaurant, so I think she had some money. But then she was upset because he made one of her employees cry, who was like a server. So she was kind of standing up for her employee, I guess.
So did she already know the guy before she bought the thing, or the video doesn't explain all this?
I don't know if she knew him personally, or if it was just that she had previously purchased his work through. Yeah,
it sounds like she probably knew him, if for the fact that he goes to her restaurant. So they probably knew it. I'm assuming.
Maybe they did, or maybe it was like a one time. He just went into this random restaurant and they live in the same town. I don't know. Again, this is just me scrolling too much on Instagram and seeing random stuff. Wow, my eyes are killing me. This sunscreen. This is emotional interview. Is really good to me. But anyway.
She obviously knew the dude. You don't just.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, you're not going to like randomly. That's like if I buy, let's say, a Nolan Ryan rookie card, and then Nolan Ryan just randomly shows up at my restaurant. I probably know, like, he's not, out of all the restaurants in the world, he's not going to randomly just go into that restaurant.
I mean, it could happen, I think, but she could have bought it through an art gallery that he. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you there, but
because that would be the opposite. If he came in there, she obviously had to have known the guy. Because otherwise, like, if he would have came in there, she would have been like all excited, like, "Oh my gosh, I got your thing," and would have treated him a lot better.
I wouldn't know that she owned the restaurant if he was rude to people there. So maybe she wasn't there at the time or something. I don't know.
One hot sandwich. Ray, your IQ can't be a point above 70. Thank you, one hot sandwich. I think it is. I think it's 72. I'm doing all right. But I'm making a point with graffiti. Yes, sure, people could say that you got to get it. But no, I like the rules of if it's good, you're a hero, you're an artist, and everyone appreciates it. If it sucks, you go to jail. I think that's how it should be.
I'm worried about my IQ now because I don't even remember what a good IQ number is.
I know I have a high IQ because that little thing on Instagram where they show that game where you can you got to connect the dots without crossing the dots, and they say only an IQ over 100 can do this, and then I do it, so that puts me over 100 because Instagram says I'm over 100, and that's all it takes.
Would never lie to you.
That's all it takes, one hot sandwich. I just do it on Instagram, and Instagram says I'm over 100. If you can complete this, then you're over 100. And I completed it.
They have no motivation to lie in order to sell.
No, yeah. So, and when that's going to be the new thing when it comes to graffiti. If it's good, it's art. Everybody loves it. You have to give them money. If it sucks, they get arrested. They go to jail. There's no in between.
Yeah, okay. You seem very...
I'm just letting you know.
Very confident about this.
What's your things in the news, man? Oh, this already, this article, I don't even want to go through because it's going to...
Okay.
Because it's Wall Street Journal, so maybe what's your take on American Eagles jeans? The Sydney Sweeney ad. Does it matter? No one is benefiting from this more than American Eagle.
What I have to be honest, I didn't see the actual ad. I know people are talking about this. I've heard, but what was the actual ad?
All right, let's find the ad.
And I'm not just saying that because I want to see an excuse to look at pictures of Sydney Sweeney.
Have you seen Euphoria? Is it a good show?
I haven't seen that, but I saw Anyone But You, which is based on Much Ado About Nothing, the Shakespeare play. She's in a modern version of that. Anyone But You, great rom-com with Glenn Powell. And I saw Madam Web.
Okay, this is... man, of course. This is what sucks. All right, come on. All right, we're not going to watch the commercial. Hang on. I'm going to let it go. Skip the ad, blah, blah, blah.
Someone just, thank you, Stephen Lewis, for sending me 50 cents on
There you
on
go.
Venmo. He said, "Tell Ray to go f himself." And there's more where this came from, sir. So that was a message from Stephen Lewis. Thank you, Steven,
There you go.
for the 50 cents.
Taking care of you.
If anyone else tips me on Instagram, I'll say whatever you want to Ray.
There you go. This is the ad. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. That's it.
Okay.
And now they're saying this is because she's white and not a Nazi. They're saying this is propaganda. You're not allowed to say that. Because they're saying genes is in genetics. They're doing a wordplay. I see nothing wrong with this. This is brilliant by American Eagle.
Wow, they're showing like a video of her taking on or off jeans. I might have to excuse myself from this interview if I watch any more clips of Sydney Sweeney here because I might need some alone time. But
there you go. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. This is the controversy because she's a white lady. She's not allowed to do it. Trying to say, I think this outrage is insane. And it's hilarious because people that want to find outrage will find anything to have outrage over. So this is it. This is the big thing. Must be a slow news day. Like, thank God for American Eagle. They came out with this ad this week and not last week when celebrities were dying. When Ozzy Osbourne was dying and Theo Huxtable and Hulk Hogan, because that would have eaten up all the news. But this is what the news is today. Does this make you want to buy jeans, Jacob Williams?
Yeah, seeing if Sydney Sweeney wants me to, I'll do anything.
You'll do anything? What's your offer to Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, I know she's like, I think she's engaged or married. To probably.
Would you break up her marriage? If you were married to her, would you run her over with your car by an accident?
No, never. But yeah, Sydney, if you're watching, I know she's a big watcher of this podcast. I know you think you're probably in a happy relationship with a super rich, handsome guy.
How can you make her happy? Tell her what you do. You'll give her granola bars?
You'd be happier with, I'll share all my granola bars or cookies with you.
You'll do your own private naked comedy shows for her only?
Absolutely. I'll give you a discount on my OnlyFans, which is already free, so that would be tough. But yeah, I think me and her could, I went to her SNL taping actually, and yeah, I thought she did a great job.
Is she who you're most attracted to? Your celebrity crush, if you had to have one?
No, I wouldn't say that, but no, honestly, I don't know if me and her would be compatible. I feel like I didn't want to bring this up, but she actually has asked me out a lot, and I was like, no, I see us more as platonic. But no, I'm kidding. But
can you make her smile? Apparently, she says these jeans are great, but she's not even happy in them. She's not smiling at all. She looks like she's sad in her jeans.
Yeah, she might be constipated in that photo, but I think she's great. Again, Sydney, thanks for asking me out all these times. I think
you're lying. I think she did not ask you out. I think you're telling me stories over here.
Okay, well, you can ask her when she's on the podcast. She'll back it up. But anyway, no, I think she's cool. I love her acting in Anyone But You. In terms of celebrity crushes, I don't know. I think Margot Robbie was one for me for a long time. Nicki Minaj was one for a long time for me. I guess Ana de Armas is up there for me. My first one was Cameron Diaz in The Mask when I was little. Oh, actually, my first one was it was a graphic novel of Batman and Robin. It was Poison Ivy, which was based on like Uma Thurman. It was just a drawing of her. That was like my sexual awakening when I was younger. But yeah, I don't know. How about you? Do you have celebrity crushes or?
When I was younger, I remember Halle Berry was probably my favorite.
Yeah, she was amazing.
There you go. There's your lady.
Let me see here.
That's Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah, Margot Robbie. She's amazing. Thank you, Stephen Lewis. He gave a peace sign and a $5 tip to me on Venmo. Appreciate that. He was the one that said, "Tell Ray to go F himself."
There you go.
Anyway, but yeah, Margot Robbie is great. I don't know.
Alyssa Milano. That was one of my first crushes when I was a kid.
For sure.
People say I think she still looks all right. She just looks her age.
Salma Hayek and
Salma Hayek is great. Yeah. Salma Hayek in that Tarantino movie where she's dancing with the.
I never saw that. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
I know Tarantino had a. Yeah, he wrote himself into like a foot fetish scene in that. But I gotta watch that movie. I've never seen that.
That movie is awesome. The first half hour of it is amazing. You're like all ready, like this is going to be the greatest movie ever. And then it just takes a giant shit and turns into just a horror movie where it's monsters eating each other. But it starts out as such an interesting fucking story. And then it just goes right in the shitter immediately.
I've heard it's kind of like Sinners where it's a vampire.
Yeah, it started out great. And you're like, this is an amazing movie because like Tarantino's character is a sick dude. He's I want to say he's a pedophile or whatever. So he's obviously mentally like fucked up. He's a piece of shit. But then the other thing, if you're George Clooney, is that's your brother. So like an interesting scenario. Like what do you do if like one thing that's your brother, and then I was like you can't let him go around being a fucking menace, you know. He's got to like lock them up or something, but it never gets to that because they all turn into vampires and eat each other. So,
wow.
So it doesn't matter.
Happens a lot in movies where they have these interesting like dilemmas where, like the new Fantastic Four movie, they're like, "Would you give up your baby to save the world?" But then they always like find a way out of the situation with supernatural stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this movie was. At first, you're like, oh, wow, this could be like really, and it's a Tarantino movie. So you're like, all right, it's going to be interesting and twisted and, kind of sick, but like, have some aspects of some realism or something. And then like, it turns into crap.
Yeah.
Right in front of your eyes.
Yeah. Damn.
But yes, my IQ is slightly above 70. According to Instagram, it's 100. Who, what, why? Guys, Jacob's comedy actually isn't bad. I checked. So there. Now he is very funny. He's very funny.
If you enjoy it, please find me on Venmo, MR Jacob Williams. No pressure. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
I remember we did that private show. Yeah. I don't know. You can call them, what do you call them? Corporates or private? It was more of a private show. It was just.
Yeah, it was kind of a private show.
Yeah,
corporate would probably pay a little better, but
yeah. Well, also I know who we got that through. They usually
they tend to rip off.
They tend to like take the lion's share of whatever it is.
None of the work, but we did a show for someone, rich fella's
some millionaire on a rooftop in on like 34th Street.
Yeah, that was a fun time. You killed it. I probably struggled, I'm assuming. But
you did fine. It turns out he just wanted to do it because he wanted to do comedy.
Oh, right. He was like,
there was no reason. Yeah, there was no reason to have a comedy show. It was like a party, but he wanted to do stand up. So he's like, oh, well, what better than.
That was cool, though. Yeah, it was a fun party. We did stand up. The stand up was the worst part because it was a tough crowd, but it was a fun party. Lots of good food, some cool people.
Did you leave immediately after your set, or did you stick around?
I think we both hung around. We met some people. I mean, nothing eventful happened, but I met some people that were cool. There were definitely some attractive women there.
Oh, that was all. It was all. Yeah, because the guy was also like in his mid-30s, so everybody there is like in their 30s or.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem was I didn't have any game, which would have helped, but yeah, there were a lot of cool people there. It was a good time.
I mean, I also went home without a lady. Ray, a certain director said if you say graffiti one more time, he's making another montage clip. Who's the director? Tarantino? Tampaletic. Pay no heed, Jacob. Ray is just workshopping his new graffiti material.
Oh, you're running bits of you?
I'm ranting about graffiti. I think that's the way it should go, man. If it's good, it could stay. You're an artist.
It could stay if it's good. Yeah.
If it stinks, you go to jail and you get arrested. I think there's no There's no other way around it. I think that's the way it goes.
Okay, this is cool.
But there you go. But why is your he's your fan, guys? Jacob's.
I appreciate that.
So there you go. You got a fan, and everybody go follow Jacob on Instagram, Mr. Jacob Williams,
and Venmo. Thank you. No pressure, but no. Yeah, please check out my special. It's free on YouTube. My OnlyFans is free for bonus.
What'd you talk about on OnlyFans? Was it OnlyFans centric jokes?
Yeah. So far, I've been. I told the story of the scar. I've been talking about movies I saw recently.
What's the best movie? Give me your best movie.
Best
movie recommendation.
Oh, like of all time or recent?
We'll leave up the most positive one for you while we do it.
Yeah, let's get that out there.
Yeah.
Wait, are there non-positive ones that you haven't showed yet? Or
no, they're all positive.
Okay, I'm a little insecure that I can't
we're all caught up.
But yeah, I mean, I've seen most of the movies that are out right now. There's a lot of fun ones.
Name one. Just give me one.
Oh, I mean, the Fantastic Four was cool.
Superhero movies? Come on, man. I'm done. No more superhero movies. I'm done with them.
Superman, also a superhero movie. That was fun. But I will
how do you like, you're an adult. How do you like superhero movies still?
You know, I want to be super. I have a super.
No, man, I'm done with them. It was fine when you're a kid, but as you get older, it's like the good guys always win. Looks like it's going to be the most desperate situation, and it's all going to work out at the end. Jacob, come on, man. We're too old for superhero movies.
I mean, there was Infinity War had a sad ending, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, most movies have a somewhat happy ending in general. But I wanted to bring this up. So I was watching the new Jurassic World movie. It was okay. It was fun. But there's like a scene where I feel like it just...
Are they still the same, like Jurassic Park movies, in that it looks like the dinosaurs are going to kill everybody and then the humans got to like figure it out?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there are people that die, but mostly not the main characters. But, but what really bothered me, it was like they broke their own logic a lot in this one scene where there's like underwater dinosaurs that are attacking their ship. And so then they're like, oh, we have to get to the shallow water. And then they get to the shallow water and like jump out like hundreds of feet from shore. And then they crash the ship, which just seems unnecessary. Then they're literally on the beach, like in like a couple inches of water, like unpacking, and like one of those things comes and kills one of them and then just leaves. So I'm like, what is it? You said like the water's too shallow for them, but they still killed someone, but then all the other people are fine, so they just killed one person left. Like, anyway, that really bothered me logic wise. But
yeah, I like the first Jurassic Park. I remember seeing it. But I remember it was good, but it was the first time. But then after that, like it's the same story. It's the same thing. I remember the first one. I remember even as a youngin seeing it, where they just see a big pile of dinosaur shit, and Laura Dern's character goes, by just looking at the poop, she goes, "Oh, this one's sick." Like, how do you know it's sick? By looking at its poop. And also it was a solid poop, so that doesn't mean you're sick. Like, if you're a human and you're sick, it's more diarrhea. Like, if it was like a big thing of dinosaur diarrhea, then I'd be like, yeah, this dinosaur's sick. But it was a big solid I think it was because they found stool.
Like the poison berries in the poop. I mean, I think that is a thing. Like, you can check people's poop. I do it all the time just for fun. But
check people's poop. I mean, I'm saying if someone's sick, it's going to be diarrhea. It's not going to be a solid stool.
I mean, I don't know Stegosaurus's like digestive trends. Or
that's what I'm saying. But any animal or something, like if someone's dog
Jurassic Park was that there wasn't more diarrhea.
Then it wasn't diarrhea if it's sick. No, but I'm saying, like, everyone knows
that's
that
why it wasn't Citizen Kane. That's what would have taken it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I turned this podcast into a big thing of diarrhea.
No, this was great. How long does this thing normally?
We're ending. We're done. We're done.
Okay,
I'm gonna get started. You gotta go. What's your plan?
I got a lot going on. I
got a lot going on. You're moving. You're shaking.
Gotta go on OnlyFans and break all the rules I established about no nudity. I'm about to go. By the way, as soon as I joined OnlyFans, I was like, this is just for comedy. It's somewhat. I've already had people messaging me like offering to buy dick pics, which it's not something I'm planning to do. I've never taken a dick pic in my free time, let alone.
Just don't send yours. Just grab one off the internet and send them that one. But here you go. You didn't say it had to be mine.
Well, I don't know what the rules are. I feel like I assume for OnlyFans you're not allowed to just send someone else's dick either. So I just said no, but I'm happy to do other stuff on there. Like
everyone go follow Jacob on OnlyFans. Go check him out.
A cameo style shout out or something.
There you go.
Anyway,
all right. What else you want to plug?
I want to plug, thanks to that comment, hopefully Ray will have me on his show at the Stand soon. So come see me on that when he books me. And,
there we go.
And check out my 1 hour comedy special. It's free on YouTube. Under Emotional Roller Coaster. It's also on SiriusXM and Spotify and stuff like that. But yeah, check out my OnlyFans TV set. That'll be out soon. And Craft Comedy TV. I just taped that yesterday. That should be out soon. But also, yeah, MR Jacob Williams. That's my Instagram and other social media. I'm on Facebook, and I have a bunch of other clips on YouTube too. So please,
nice. Everyone hit like, hit subscribe. Patreon.com/Ray DeVito. Only $3, you punks. All right, that's it, Jacob. We did it, man. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Always.
All right. I'll see you later, punks. Peace.